Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 3 as America. In between episodes, I've gone and cleaned up my order of battle a little bit, mostly all the troops in the Pacific. Over here, I've added to the Pacific Theater. They're still not in a conventional order of battle. They don't tend to have corps and army groups and things like that, because range would continuously be an issue, but at least it means that this is not cluttered up with a million billion individual little, divisions, for example. The only two loose ones over here. Actually, there's another one there. You should be, in fact, part of the Pacific Theater. But there you go. All the other loose ones should all be on the East Coast here, heading towards Boston, and eventually getting ready to be added to the European headquarters over here, which does actually have terrain assigned to it. It opens up the ability for us to maybe do a few things automated, which may, in fact, be quite viable since we're a bit more of a defensive line, but I don't think we're going to do that quite yet. What I think I might do, I'm not sure if this is true, but I think I might be able to hold the line with just, say, a pair of divisions in each one of these places, and then have some, like, a little bit of reserves in the back, because we can always sort of reinforce and catch things. I don't know, there's a lot of troops kicking around in the front here. Because I was going to say, that could free up a few extra guys to maybe run some missions down here, but I don't think I'm going to risk that. What do we have sitting here? Just the battleships, right? Yes, okay, that's fine. Then we've got our planes over there. So we do have our transport fleet is coming over here. Where is it? Where's our AP Atlantic? Right here. It's getting there, and it can pick up a few troops relatively soon. Some of those infantry divisions were just double brigade ones, so I've gone ahead and merged them together. We're a little bit short on some of the artillery in those guys, but overall we're going to be okay. Production is still running. We actually have a little bit more stuff in the queue than we need. I think I'm going to go ahead and queue up a few more sort of armor divisions. Again, we don't have the self-propelled artillery at this point, but let me go ahead and queue up a couple of those. We'll eat up a little bit of the IC and hopefully, you know, get a kickstart on a little bit more armor practical. Other than that, we're just mostly, you know, chilling over here. We're in speed 3. And, ooh, big fleet battle. Big, huge, honking fleet battle. Bit of a naval one. So what do we have here? Oh, okay, no, this is a great catch. All our people are at full organization and everything. They're at low organization, low strength values. One aircraft carrier. We might, hopefully we can catch them. Oh, that is just an aerial battle, which doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, it's over here. Oh, it is an aerial battle, but it's that aerial battle. Planes under attack. Forces are under attack. Okay, we're going to have to deal with that one. Takata, that's, again, aerial battles. Okay, the fleet over here that we encountered, we sank a few transports. Not anything that really will make or break us. So, we've got an attack that's happening where? Le Havre over here. We can go and reinforce that a wee bit. Either by counter-attacking, which might be the way to do it, but they've got some defensive stuff. So, you know what? Let me just go ahead and grab this infantry, which can move, and I'm going to tell you to position over there and try to reinforce, because yeah, they've got a good number of stuff. We might have a little bit of dig-in. There we go, another fleet, more transports. Oh no, they're going to win the battle over here, because it would be really nice to hold it. Good, okay, we are sinking some more ships. That's great. My naval guys, you are going to go... Now, if I'm going to do a ground bombard, do I attack here or here? I actually don't know. Battle of Le Havre. Which one do we actually bombard? I don't know. I guess I could just right-click over here and pick the region. Oh, but they're separate regions at that. I don't know. I guess I attack the guys, right? So let's go pick a single province. Click there. We're going to say you're going to ground attack that and just do it for a day. Day and night. And then you can go back and retreat. Actually, I think he's going to go back to his airfield and then come out, but hopefully he'll be able to assist a wee bit. There's not really another angle for us to add some attack to that, unfortunately. What we might do, though, is do this. Because we can jump on those guys pretty well, and maybe wrap around these guys in behind. That shouldn't really weaken our front. Hopefully. Lots of planes. Oh, the RAF are getting in this. That's really good for us. I think their progress over here, I think they've gotten up to 80. So it's climbing again, but it got a bit reset, which is good for us. Oh, perhaps when we threw in some extra guys? Yeah, now they're still in reserve right now. I guess the thing to do, I will go ahead and engage these guys, because I think that's who's fighting. So we'll open up another front. Now, we're a bit overwhelmed, but they're fighting multiple things, right? Multiple combat penalty, minus 50%. And actually, our attack there is working out very well. Okay, now it's getting reset, but that's fine. The idea is to sort of combine the two fronts in one larger effort and hope that it works out. But yeah, I'm a little bit weakened here. How is my Atlantic fleet? Excellent, good. Okay, you guys, not the HQ. And actually, we've got some more troops that are slowly approaching. I guess I could have made another pit stop in New York rather than have these guys get here. Okay, let's go and strategically redeploy you guys. You'll get there faster. Yeah, it'll use up some extra supply. Yes, your organization will be reset. But let's get you to Boston as soon as possible. Oh, and some deployment. This is another one of those just double infantry divisions. So we're going to merge it with another. So there's no artillery in these guys, but there's at least a lot of warm bodies. We won one of our battles. That was right here. So we've won that battle. That's good. Let me go and reset the movement on the guys who are approaching. The ones who just fought, you're going to stay there. Instead, these guys are going to come in here and then attack through L'Aigle and try to hit it from the side. That should work, because these guys do not have to reorganize themselves after a fight. So they should be able to move in here relatively quickly and smack these guys from an extra angle. And hopefully that'll work out. We did lose the Battle of Le Havre. All right. Which means I could just stop attacking here, which is probably the right thing to do. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Sorry, where are our troops being attacked? Lisieux, which is here. That's odd, because we have lots of troops there. So I'm not sure exactly what the idea was. Alright. Have my troops reached Boston yet? Almost. Okay, there we go. Good, it's a good number of divisions. All of you get on the boats, and we're going to try to drop you... It'd be nice if we still had this place. I guess we're just going to rebase to here. That's probably the best way to transport you over, I think. These guys are all HQs, and also if I check the European HQ, everything is within range, which is good. There is... Oh, that combat is still happening. They haven't really been reinforced, though, so I think we should be okay. More than one fight going on over here? Maybe. Elastic defense is improved. That's good. Marcus Island. Oh, yeah, we have a ton of people in Marcus Island, which is here. I guess what I can do is combine my two transport fleets, and then I can grab all these guys as a group. Now, I might want to leave someone behind so they can't attack there again without ease. But honestly, I wouldn't mind if Japan attacked here again. Because, again, I should be able to go and retake the island and basically lose nothing while actually sort of stack wiping them, which would be really nice. So... where were we talking about mounting the attack? I guess we were mounting the attack from Marcus Island, but that's a little further away. Iwo Jima might be a bit better, but you know what? This is much, much closer. Let's go ahead and just assemble. Let's rebase over here in Naha. And the same thing's going to happen with these guys over here. I might leave some on this island, but I don't know. I don't know if that's even necessary. And then drop a huge stack. We'll probably divide into 2 drop zones and spread it across the island. Maybe we'll hit the southern tip as... I don't know. All right, we lost Le Havre, which we knew was going to happen. Meanwhile, we still have a couple of assaults against us. They're relatively limited in scope right now. Am I worried enough? Should I be counterattacking anywhere? Or reinforcing? Okay, rather than go through and attack, just end your move there. That'll be fine. Yeah, and same thing with you. Just end your move there. You're due to arrive any time. You'll provide some extra reinforcements, not too much of a stacking penalty either. Okay, Germany's moved a crap ton of tanks over on this front, which means we're not going to have real problems over here. On the other hand, it probably means, look at this, the Russians are pushing back hardcore. Germany have decided that this is a real danger, and I think it's going to cost them the war. The question is, how much damage is it going to do to me, and also, how much territory are we going to lose to the communists? Whoa! That's not good! Get in there! How did we let a single frickin' aircraft carrier just roam around here and catch us out? Okay, good. Set up a patrol over on this side. There we go. Hopefully we didn't lose anything. I think we're okay. Forces are under attack. The Seer's definitely being hammered. How do we... We really didn't have enough stuff in here, did we? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We may want to pull back as a whole to a more defensible line. Particularly in... And I talked about that last time. Push comes to shove, we can pull back to, say, right there. Sort of fight a defensive battle until we get there, and then probably start holding them off again. There's a lot of troops here. You know what? I might start going and do a bit of a withdrawal. Be nice to keep this, and I guess we could. Alright, if I take all these guys, pull back to there. That's Crenton. Really? Why? Because you're in a fight, or you're stuck, or something else going on? Alright, well, we won a battle. This one is still going to get lost, but... Well, that might have been an air battle. Drop you two. Get in here. Actually, maybe I'll just wait for the counterattack. We've engaged the enemy. Alright, just some aircraft combat. We do have some anti-air. We have some fighters over here and everything. Won the Battle of Naha. Good. We're transferring over our transports. Good. Okay, we lost that battle. So we're going to pull back. But then the idea is I'm going to run a bit of a counterattack here from a couple of different angles. As soon as they move into this territory. I have to make sure not to lose any of this. But yeah, Germany have moved a ton of troops over here. But that's okay. We'll fight a retreating defense. That should be okay. Still waiting for the agriculture. Got a bit of poor supply over here. Okay, more attack movement. Very nice. Yeah, keep that one up. Assuming it's not too far ahead, and it's not. Planes are under attack, but we actually have more planes. Okay. Officially lost that province. Leave you behind. Okay. Should be able to push them back, take back this territory. I still would love to have Le Havre, but it does definitely, you know, so it's going to be a little challenging to hold on to. These guys are in multiple combats, but they're defending themselves. Okay, not as much anymore, but as soon as this ends, then we won't have the multiple combat penalty. There we go. You guys stay where you are then. Right. Good, good. You guys can advance to over there, which is fine. Move you up a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of troops here. I do feel like I've got to keep more. There's a nice river, though, which is nice to see. We'll go ahead and move Marine Division north a wee bit. Okay. That's another win. Good. Where's my transport fleet? Nearly there. Excellent. Some reinforcements are going to be good. They're not like the greatest organization in terms of, like, you know, not having artillery and whatever, but it's certainly something. Meanwhile, transport's there, and then we've got some more. Tell you what, we're going to keep you on this little island just in case, well, no. One stack of Marines isn't going to be enough to defend this island. So go ahead and finish your move. No current paladins? Nope. Good. All of you get on a boat. We're going to rebase you over here. And then we'll be moving out en masse soon enough. I separated this Marine Division into a pair of brigades each on each one of these tiles. There's another one of those right over here. Those are going to be the garrison for this island because I don't want to just casually lose that. They should at least have a token effort to slow down an invasion. That's going to be better. Okay, so you guys are going to move up there. You guys are going to stay there. We've got no one in this tile, though. Let's go ahead and put at least one in there. Oh, we don't need one there. That's right. As long as we've got this province, then we don't need that. There is a way for them to go from Le Havre to Caen, but that would be probably a bad move by the German forces, I think. I think it would be unhealthy for them. But yeah, let's put this Marine Brigade in there. That's going to be okay. Or division, I should say. We still have our transports coming, which is good. We've got more units underway relatively soon. Honestly, those light cruisers aren't going to be required, I think, in this war. Now, we do have you. You're in pretty good shape. Taking some damage. What else do we have here? We've got a couple more landing crafts. Rebase over there. I guess we didn't need all of them. And here we got the subdivision with no orders. That's not right. You're going to come over here and look for convoys, but otherwise be passive. Don't start any real fights. Just pick on convoys. You're buzzing around there. You've got that. You've got... This is a real fleet over by Guam, and I don't think... I mean, I suppose they could leave from the Philippines and come back to Guam. We do have a fleet around the Philippines to keep an eye on things. What I could do is I could split off. Maybe the Guam defense will be one carrier with a couple of light cruisers, for example. That'd be the Guam defense force. Meanwhile, these guys over here, you will patrol the area here. You're going to be defensive, not super turbo aggro, because you're not literally the biggest fleet we have. And then you will patrol around here, and again, be not super terribly aggro, and do that. So we do want to have a good coastal presence. We're definitely going to want one of our battle fleets to be off the coast. I'm hoping heavy cruisers can provide shore bombardment. I suspect that they can. Alright, just waiting for the transports to arrive. Actually, there's a fleet buzzing around, which may be a little worried. Let's go ahead and just leave port. Okay. Infrastructure and supply dumps. We could hurt their supplies. Not that much of it. If we started doing some strategic bombing on these guys, or maybe even further in, we could start to hurt their national unity. There's a way to find that out, right? Now, it might not be accurate in the intelligence. We could disrupt national unity. We think their national unity is at around 71%, assuming our spies are accurate. I still want the military intelligence more than anything, but you can do a little bit of disrupt unity, because that's the percentage of victory points that we need before Japan will surrender. Okay. Select all these guys. How are we going to work this? Okay, first of all, let's merge the sub-fleet. And yeah, I guess you can't really do anything. Then, let's merge you guys up. You're all in relatively good conditions? Yes. Okay, so we're going to have 5 invasion fleets. Or, sorry, 3 invasion fleets of 5 ships each. Now, if I take this and leave you out, oh, I can't do that as a 1. So I got to drop you down to 5. Is that it? As soon as you can fit on one of these? But... Huh? Maybe it's weight-based. I guess it would make some amount of sense. It's based on divisions. But no, I want to go ahead and split... What did I just do? That's not what I want to do. Where is it? Nope. How do I unload you? Like that? Oh. Unload. Okay. Let's try that again. Trim you down to just 5. Load you onto one of the navies. Okay. So you will be responsible for an invasion right there. I'm going to move the fleet there right away to defend them. Next up. Oh, how are they still on here? Maybe I gotta let time pass for a sec, but some of these are clearly loaded onto a ship. Okay, they've gone. There we go. So now I'm gonna cut this in about half. Now, some of these guys don't have much in the way of organization, actually. Most of them don't. So we're gonna try to have them land where there aren't any enemies. Because then they can pick their way forward relatively safely. And then you're going to land over here. Okay, there are some Marines waiting right there. Here, let's have you land in there instead. Might not be as well defended. Meanwhile, there is a fleet buzzing around there, or here, that we should maybe do something about. You come to over here and patrol the southern end. And maybe we'll get lucky. Lost a battle. Oh, there's some stuff happening on the German front, which is double plus on good. Where did we lose? I know a cone? Did we make a move in somewhere? Where was it? Oh, right here. Oh, we didn't have enough stuff. But we may be able to smack them back in response if they do move in over here. Or no, maybe it was a plane. It was probably an aircraft battle that we lost. Okay. Whew. All right. Yeah, there's no ground combat happening right now. So we're going to storm the beaches of the island down here. Looks like we caught... That ship that was going around was a single aircraft carrier. Which is engaging my transports. There we go. Now they've fled. Okay. Landing a bunch of troops over here. I don't know if this is going to be enough. Anywhere close to enough. But we're going to do what we can. We definitely need to go and take these ports right away. Because we need to be able to get supplies over here. So we're going to rush over there pretty quick. The other thing to do might be to defend the strait crossings over here. So that'll be what this group is there to do. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to create a core, and a core. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And then I'm going to create a new army, and even an army group over here, so you guys will actually have range for stuff. So you're going to create an army, and an army group, and then you're part of that theater. Good. Army group has a leader. Excellent. This army needs a leader. Here mostly about traits. I like the commando one. Logistics. Need less supply. Commando. Less of a penalty if you're out of supply. We got that. And then we need to put this core. Detach you from the theater. Attach you to the army. This core. Detach you from the theater. Attach you to the army. And give you that. One army that has a leader. Oh, this core does not have a leader. There we go. Okay, now, you guys, except for your HQ, your job is to come over, take the coast. Well, actually, over here. I don't think there's a strait crossing here. There's a river crossing to Oita. Normal connection to Takeda. And then ocean, yeah. Oita has... nothing. I think it's Beppu has the strait crossing. Okay. Yes, there are two strait crossings. From Beppu, you can go to Ozu or Tokuyama. Is there a strait crossing over here? River. Strait. Okay. So the only straits are in Beppu. So what we need to do is, yeah, move you guys over to here. And then we'll have the HQ just hang back a little bit. Because then they won't be able to just march across onto this island. As long as we keep a presence there. I assume there's a big penalty to attacking across the strait. I don't know what it is, but there's probably one. Maybe actually just putting some ships in the straits would also gain us control over it. That would not surprise me. Oh, can you not reach there? You can reach here. Right now you're on patrol. Alright, that's fine. I suppose if I probably reset you to over here, that'd be okay. But we're going to keep a presence here. This is going to give us naval bombardment. We can also use our planes, but I'm going to hold off for now. I don't want them to just get intercepted down. I want to use them when appropriate. So, oh yeah, my HQs aren't moving, but that's okay. My core, we might want to move it up a little bit, because range is going to be a thing. Okay, we're under attack over here. That's in here. Or are we? From where? From the actual German divisions, a pair of them? We might be able to do this. Put them in multiple combat and give them a penalty? No, where are you attacking from? Particularly confused. There we go. Excellent, won that. And then we're going to cancel that attack. Yes, we've lost it. But the whole point was to prevent you from being able to take that spot over there. It does reset my movement, but that's okay. Okay! Infantry! Excellent. We are going to add you to a nearby corps. Let's say you've probably run out of corps. You're going to come over there. And the ones who are not moving, you're going to go there, except one of you is going to hang out here, just to make sure no one can go around. And we're going to see if we can take Le Havre back. That would be really, really quite wonderful. Meanwhile, in Japan, slowly moving forward, which is good. And yeah, we're making a beeline towards the ports, which is what we're looking for. We need to make sure we've got our supply routes going on there. If we can take the ports, we're going to have a really, really good time. Okay, you know what? What the hell? Let's go ahead and tell you to do area-based ground attack. Only during the day. It's a couple of days. Actually, it's probably taking more days than that, but we'll do that, then you'll pull back, and then we'll figure out what our next step is. What's the infrastructure like in these places? Oh, not bad. Well, some of them are a little weaker. Okay, CAG's under attack there. No ground attacks happening. That's fine. Production is still ticking along. Some more planes. Oh, we lost the plane battle, but that's okay. If we can take that airport, that'd be really nice. And then we can bombard a lot of stuff. Right now we've got real range limitations on our strategic bombardment, but hopefully that will be fixed soon. SHQ is not actually moving, so we're going to want it to move forward because it's going to have range limitations. Oh, the Pacific Theater is that far away, huh? I guess it is. Of course it is. Should I get a new theater over here? Just literally have a Japan theater? Why not? Japan HQ. And here we want someone with the highest skill possible. I mean, Battle Master... Combined arms? Well, our Marines don't have any combined arms. But skill is good for reduced supply, though, which is our top priority. And I guess any of these traits, it's going to be such a small bonus to each one of our individual things because a theater HQ gets divided so far. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to make sure that technically this is part of the Japan HQ. There we are. If we want to automate things, we could. We'll see how it goes. All right, moving in there. Looks like they're mostly retreating, so I think they're going to let me take this island. Forces are under attack. We've got a numbers advantage over here. It's green, which means it's good for us. Yeah, the number's going down, because it's their attack, so we want the numbers to be going down. And we are going to reinforce over here, which is good. I'm happy they haven't done a punch through over here, because that could be pretty devastating. Because they could potentially encircle and just cut off a bunch of my armies, rather than allowing us to withdraw over to here. Very, very pitched set of battles happening over here, but overall, I think we can hold the line. The fact that we got our first reinforcement pool is great. These transports, I'm going to send you back over to Boston because soon there's going to be another round of infantry, I hope, that gets done. Still working on that. We've got some amount of tank works starting to kick in here. And it is August, which means our self-propelled artillery technology should come in soon, which means we'll be starting up a bunch more tank production using the self-propelled artillery as a boost, as opposed to we're building a handful of tanks that don't have that, just because I want a few earlier tanks. We might have to have the opportunity. Actually, one of the questions is, how many tank divisions am I building right now? One, twice. And did I queue up any others? Yeah, 2 more. But this is only 1 time. So if I built like 4 standalone brigades of self-propelled artillery, I could attach it to those tank divisions. And I could have done that like overall. I could have made a bunch of tank divisions for that, but I find it very tedious to try to like find all those standalone tank divisions that need the 1 artillery brigade, especially since I won't be able to deploy artillery brigades directly on top of them. I gotta have to ferry them across and do that. In fact, I may not bother with the Spart stuff on the ones I've already built. I may just let them be naked tank brigades or divisions. We'll see. In any case, I'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.